everyone, welcome to my LP. This is Evie, and today's episode is going to be a little different. This episode, I thought it would be fun to delve into the high school years mods. There have been a lot of mods that have been released for this expansion, and I have not messed with any of them because I wanted the vanilla experience. I wanted to play through what was there in base, and then see maybe what I didn't like, what I would prefer before adding in any mods. Now that I've played it in vanilla, there are quite a lot of mods that I want. So in this episode, we're actually going to be testing these mods one by one individually. So the very first mod I will be trying is made by Rex and the Sims. The mod is called Choose High School Classmates. This was an issue I had from the very first episode with high school years installed. I did not like that the students were randomized every single day. I felt like I could not make a consistent story with my Sims because the classmates were different every time. So I got this mod and we're going to try it out. So we are loaded into the household. Oh, that is right. Scott is very angry. He kept getting declined by everybody, which was funny. But apparently you have to choose your classmates from the mailbox. Yes, there it is. Choose your high school classmates. They did say that there are a few caveats with this mod, however. According to Rex and the Sims website, it says High School Days requires several core NPCs. So you also have to assign the roles to them. The school requires a mean Sim, a chess club member, a cheer club member, a football club member, and a computer club member. If the Sim you plan to assign to these roles have not joined the club before, although they'll become a member of the club, they will not show up as core Sims. So you will need to load into their family for them to show up as core Sims. So there are a few things that you do need to do with this, but let me see. There's really just a few that I really want. Oh, here it is. It even says it in the game. It is required that you choose someone who is already in the team or load their family after the assignment, or else they will not show up. Man, that is specific. So we want Hazel to definitely show up each time. That's one of his friends, kinda. He's quite upset with her now. She wouldn't even go on the Ferris wheel with him. He was so upset by this. But yeah, he's oh my gosh. I should just give him the unflirty trait at this point because no girl wants him. I feel horrible for him. So Wolfgang Munch, if I remember right, he has the mean trait, so he will stay in that mean Sim category that they are wanting. Okay, we want Ari to be there always. Oh, these are also some of the Sims I made with the hope that they would show up in the class. But I don't think any of them did. Oh, she did. Miracle did, yeah. But these two never did. So now you can actually make your own classroom and have the Sims that you want to show up, which is fantastic. And honestly, I kind of feel like it's something that they should have baked in the game to begin with. Oh, and Lily. We need Lily. So these are the Sims that I want to come in. I hope I didn't choose too many. I think there's like a limit of there's a limit of how many Sims can appear on the lot. I think it's something like 20 Sims, and since all of these are already here, yeah. So I'm not sure, but we will take him to school and see how this mod works. I'm so excited that the modders made so many mods for this expansion. I'm really excited to try them all out. They are probably going to become a permanent part of my gameplay if all works out okay. Scott is about to pass out. Oh my gosh. Yes, we do still have the cow plants, of course. We're gonna send Scott to sleep right here. Here's his bedroom. I'm not sure if I really showed that very well before, but here's his little bedroom, and somebody put waffles? No, pancakes. June put pancakes on his desk for some reason. Maybe he's like, I want you to feel better. Little Josh is over here potty training. He wants to be friendly with Scott. Oh my gosh, I love the independent toddler trait. It makes things so much easier. Oh, and he has acquired the potty skill. Yay! And June is tense. It's hideous. Ah, he does not like my decor. My decor is great. I don't care. I'm not changing it. I might need to edit him and take away the decor preferences. In fact, I think I am going to do that. Oh my gosh, all of his fears. Oh, he's got a lot of fears. But yeah, I think I am going to take away his dislike for decor. I know it's a thing that's kind of been in some of the past sim games, but I just kind of want to decorate the way I want to decorate. And I don't really want my decor to be influenced by Sims. So we're just going to take that away. There we go. That will make it better. Oh, and the baby is hungry. Do I have something out? Actually, I'm going to have him take his pancakes because he's not going to eat those anyway. So my next big question about high school years is, how does graduation work? I've heard a few things about it. I've heard that they will only graduate once they become young adults, which sounds kind of odd at first until you realize that there are a lot of people that do play with aging off. And if they are playing with aging off, well, then how would graduation work? Well, so, I mean, it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't have graduation until you become a young adult. But I am curious how it works, so I may, after trying out all these mods and stuff, we may go ahead and let him have a few more days of school and then go ahead and age him up so I can see the graduation ceremony. He's getting close to aging anyway because it's a normal lifespan, so by the time we're ready to age him up, it will be time. It'll be an appropriate time for it. Little buddy. He's so cute. Oh. Gosh, he looks so much like June. Josh can now climb the stairs. Good. So now he will not be stuck up here in his bedroom all by his lonesome. So this is something that I do not really like about the social bunny is Scott says, Lacey, consider this me throwing shade. Your mother is a llama and so are you. I don't really see Scott attacking his mom like that when she's already going to be very angry that he broke curfew. So that feels really out of place. I mean, it really does. But Lacey is going to come over here. She knows he broke curfew last night. She's in her work gear right now. So she's going to wake him up. Oh, well, the ground function is not here. Usually when you break curfew, the grounding function is here, but maybe it's just been too long. So she is not able to ground him for some reason. So that sucks. I can't actually ground him. I'm not sure how to cheat that in. So that sucks. So instead, we are going to have her argue about the house rule. She's going to be getting on to him for breaking curfew. It was prom night. He wasn't even supposed to go to prom. So she's going to yell at him. She's not happy about this. She caught him. He's already in a horrible mood from being declined by so many girls in such a short amount of time. So they're going to be arguing. She's just telling him, you need to be taking your studies seriously and not be going out to party and proms. And he's just like, Mom, it was prom. How could I miss this? She's just telling him that his studies are far more important than this stupid prom. How dare him sneak out of the house? They are now grudging after a fight. Lacey and Scott have some unfinished business. This conflict is unresolved and tensions are high, at least from Lacey's perspective. So they are just going to be fighting. Poor Scott. So once they're done fighting, Lacey's going to come down here. She's going to serve breakfast for everybody. And Scott needs to get ready for school. So we're going to have him go brush his teeth. And he needs to shave. So we're going to have him do that. Little buddy made his way downstairs all by himself. How sweet. Oh, what happened over here? My gosh. She almost lit the house on fire. Argument triumph. Victory. Watching your opponent's reason and rhetoric crumble before your impeccable logic is immensely satisfying. Growing up. From experiencing puberty. No super sign of growing up than the hair that starts growing during puberty. He also has sore muscles from working out. He's also embarrassed by his facial hair. And he also has argument loser. So he won and lost the 2 different fights with his mom. And he's tired. Ugh. And he's still gotta... Oh wait, no, it is Sunday. There is no school today. Okay. We're gonna have him go back to bed then. Holy crap, I just realized June is still not a vampire. Why are you a vampire? I have cheated it so many times, and because he got bit and he was supposed to be a vampire and he's still not a vampire. Why? What? Alright, I got MC Command Center. I'm gonna make him one right now. Okay, I have turned him into a vampire. That was ridiculous. That was the 3rd time I had to cheat him into a vampire because the first time it didn't even take when he got bit, which is crazy. So now he wants to drink plasma. You know, I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn this little bonus room here into an office. Okay, so we really don't have a lot of money, so I can't decorate this quite the way I want, but we are going to go ahead. We're going to order him some plasma packs. He should have been a vampire a long time ago. I have no idea why all my cheats didn't take, but MC Command Center handled it. Wait, what the? What? Who are you? That's not what June's supposed to... Hold up. That is... What happened to him? It's not even the right body shape. Oh. Okay. I have no idea what happened. Well, this is a good opportunity to look at the SDX delivery that we got. I think they gave us like some plain mail shirts. Oh, here, I think this is one of them. I have been wanting some mail, just plain shirts. We need so much more mail clothes in this game. So yeah, there's like some more basic clothes in here that just came out to everybody for free yesterday. Well, yesterday for me. Okay, I fixed him. That was so odd. I have no idea why it did that. This character seems like he's been glitched for a little while. But his aspiration is to be a good vampire. He does not want to drink deeply for 5 days, and he wants to reach vampire lore level 4. But yeah, I usually don't like to cheat at all in this game. I only cheat when something clearly goes wrong. Like, you know, he was supposed to be a vampire a long time ago. I can't believe it even took me this long to realize he's not a vampire. So yeah, I had to cheat to fix that. That was the 2nd time I cheated to try to get him a vampire, and the 3rd time becoming a vampire did not take. It's just so odd. So I wanted to take this time to say I have a lot of stuff in the works right now for the channel. I am so excited for all the stuff coming up. I've been working really hard. I've been putting in a lot of long hours to get everything ready for you guys, but I do have some stuff coming up. Hopefully it won't be too much longer of a wait. I'm so excited for it. I have been so busy getting everything done for the channel. So if the videos kind of slack off a little bit, this is why. But I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I just wish I could share more with you guys, but it's a little too soon yet. Scott has an aspiration want to sneak out to a party, and it's getting real annoying because he's like kind of a loser at school and nobody likes him for some reason. I don't know why. Nobody likes him, but they don't. And so I don't think he's going to get invited to a party. And I do not like that the aspiration is based on if you get invited to a party or not, because you have to be invited and then you can sneak out through the window. And that is the only way to complete this. And I really do not like that much. I kind of don't want my aspiration to be so dedicated to something that may not ever happen. That very much bugs me. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. Scott. Oh, my gosh. He started doing this before I could stop him. Oh, my gosh. Please don't die. Oh. Oh. Crap. Please don't kill him. Okay, he survived. Scott survived the horrific feeling of being inside the mouth of a cow plant. He never wants to feel the terror of being in one again. Scott now has a fear of cow plants as well. Good. That means he won't be going over there and getting eaten all the time. He wants to ask Ari out. Oh my. He still has a thing for her, but I don't know about that. So school will be starting very soon. It is Monday now. And so we're going to see if our classmate mods worked. All right, and it is time, so we will be going to the school. And here are all the teens. There is Hazel. I had selected for her to come. There is Mindy and Miracle. They are both here. There's Lily. So yes, everything works. I do not see Ari. But that might be because I chose too many Sims. Yeah, I don't see Ari. So she's like the only one that didn't make it. But that might be because I chose more Sims than I could actually have. Because I had the requirements of having like chess team members and all of that other stuff. So I may have selected too many. I think there's like a 20 sim limit, something like that. But yes, this mod works so perfect. I'm so happy. This will make my story so much easier. So when he goes back home, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that Ari is added and not have so many random Sims. So I'll probably take one off, make sure Ari is added, and that way she will appear each day. Of course, I could always just include her in the cheerleading team, and then that, it'd be the same. But then I'd have to load into her household and give her the cheerleading team, and I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna remove one of my other Sims and make sure she gets added. But this is perfect. Now I can actually create stories with my Sims. He's gonna have the same classmates every day. I love that. I feel like it's something that should have actually been included with the game as is. It's weird, right? I mean, why would you want randomized Sims every single day? That is weird to me. I don't like that at all. Alright, so I have reloaded my game so I could add in the next mod. One of my first complaints was that I could not use the get-together groups inside the school, and that really bothered me. There is not a mod for that yet that I know of, but there is another mod that will give me kind of the same functionality. This mod is by Missy Hissy. She is a wonderful modder. So pretty much what it does is it enables the add to group action. We would be able to go to somebody like Hazel right here, and we can go to actions, and here it is right here. We can add her to our group, and now they can all sit down, they can have lunch together, which is great because that's very realistic to high school. Everybody wants to sit and they want to eat at the same table and they want to have lunch together. And I feel like this is a feature that should not have been disabled for high school. It's very weird that it was, but this mod fixes that. So you can add all of your friends to the same group so you can all sit down and eat at the same table, which is lovely. Oh, we have a pop-up. The whiteboard reads, farm chickens have laid 30% fewer eggs this year compared to last. If 3,500 eggs were laid this year, how many eggs were laid last year? Should Scott volunteer to answer the question? I'm going to have him volunteer because he's trying to get on Lacey's good side right now because they are kind of mad at each other for him sneaking out for prom. So we're going to have him solve it. Scott walks up to the whiteboard and writes his answer. His teacher, pleased, claps loudly and sends him back to his seat. Excellent work. Oh, good. Good. He needed that. Now he has an average school performance and his homework is not started. I love this because now him and his friend group can actually all go and eat lunch together now, which is so good. I love this mod so much. The only thing missing now is I wish I could do a gathering, but at the school. That's the only thing left that I really would love to have. Scott spent almost his entire lunch studying, so he didn't really get to eat with his friends, the poor guy, but it was needed. Football for Scott will start in about 1 hour. This is actually going to be his first time going to his football after school activity, and he is so excited for it. But so far, these are the only mods I have for high school years. If you've heard of some other mods that you'd like me to demo and try out, let me know down below because I would love to have more mods to kind of help this high school experience be a little bit better. But Scott did so much better this time at school. Scott turned in some good work and took some good notes today. He's still a D student, but he's getting there. There is another mod that can increase how many students appear at your school. So you can have like 50, and I was tempted to get that mod, but I was scared of game performance because the more sims that you add to a lot, the more you can suffer from game performance. So I did not include that, but it is something I'm interested in, but I'm quite scared of game performance. I mean, I am on a gaming desktop, so it could probably handle it just fine, but the more sims you add, the more chance of glitches and lag and slow down. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it at the maximum 20 sims, even though it does make the school feel kind of empty. June has been promoted. He will now make an additional 3 per hour for a grand total of 23. Very nice. And Scott is back from his football practice. I would love it if they had a mod to make the prom last a little longer. Right now, the prom just, I don't feel like it lasts that long, and it really kind of bums me out. But it really bothers me that he cannot do the sneak out, so I really hate it. But I mean, if the option pops up later, we will definitely do it, but I'm gonna cheat this because it really bothers me that it's so RNG like that, and I don't like that at all. So we're going to continue his aspiration, but without that. So he wants to ask his sim out on a date 5 times. He wants to start a fight, and he wants to summon an urban myth. Oh man, okay. So we are going to get right on that aspiration on the next episode of this LP. Thank you so very much for watching, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment any suggestions you may have down below, and if you'd like to see other sim videos just like this one, hit the subscribe button. Thanks everyone, I will see you in the next one. Bye!